Hello. Life continues to offer us opportunities to learn lessons, and these lessons are very important for our growth. But the question is, do we learn these lessons as and when opportunities arise, or do we continue to postpone them? Do we continue to wait and then these lessons come in front of us in a way that literally shakes us? Today's story is all about that, how a man got his lesson. So this man was very fond of fast racing cars, and he had quite a number of collection of them. Over a period of time, he was caught speeding many times, and he had paid quite heavy fine in the last couple of months, years. But had he learned the lessons? Perhaps not. So one fine day, he was driving fast as he used to enjoy it, but there was a cop who was chasing him, and after a long chase, the cop was able to stop this man. And as they came out of their cars, the cop started writing something. And this man thought this is going to be another speeding ticket. He would pay and just go. But the cop took a bit of time to write what he was writing, and after finishing, he just tore away the paper and gave it to this man. He was thinking, how much is the fine going to be? What all he has written? As he started reading, he realized this is not a speeding ticket. This is not a fine ticket. What it was? He started reading, and what was written in that? Sir, there was a time that I had a beautiful little daughter. She was just about 6 years old when a speeding car killed him. That man was caught, fined, jailed, and after 3 months of jail term, he was released and he was free to go back to his 3 daughters and hug them. But I'll have to wait for a long time to go to heaven and then get an opportunity to hug my daughter. And now I think that I have forgiven. But every time I see a man like you, I realize I'm yet to forgive. Even now I am thinking the same way. And I just want you to be careful, my dear friend, because I have only one son left. By the time this man had finished reading, the cop had turned back and he was back in his car and he was driving away. And this man who used to drive very fast, he waited there for some time because he wanted to get hold of his senses. He waited for a little while there and then he drove back home very slowly, realizing that what he may have done, what similar people may have done over a period of time. And he went back home, hugged his wife and children, and they were literally surprised because his body chemistry had undergone a change. So the question that I'm raising after this story is, when are we learning our lessons? As and when opportunities come in front of us, as and when we become aware that this lesson needs to be learned, or do we continue to postpone them? I'm just giving you one example that in my coaching work, when I come to know that such and such person needs some help in terms of rising in their consciousness, I make an attempt to have a conversation with them. But at times I notice they take their own sweet time to come back to me and talk. So when such messages come, it's important to pay attention that there is a lesson which needs to be learned. And the earlier we learn this lesson, the better it is not only for us, but for everyone around us, because our raising in consciousness helps not only us, but everyone around. So continue to learn lessons, and these life lessons are important for your evolution, for the betterment of the world around you. Continue to make this world a better place to live in by learning your lessons as fast as you can. Wish you all the best, and I'll meet you in my next video with another story.